Our whole government was in a hot, dense state when in 1775 the revolution started. Wait, colonies began to brawl, Great Britain had to ball, everything began to fall. We had a war, we made the Constitution, Federalist and anti-Fed, Britain falling all to shreds. It all started when we threw tea. Since John Adams ran last year, it's not been that long since he passed the Alien Acts to say some people didn't belong a fraction of a second. The election's underway. Adams ran again to try, but Thomas won and passed him by, and he became the president. This time he stayed for all 4 years. Marbury and Madison Judiciary Review 1 set in motion when we threw tea. It all started when we threw tea. The Alien Acts were passed one day. Virginia and Kentucky had to say, states can pass laws, states can pass laws, states can pass laws that aren't in the Constitution, all because we threw some tea. Our country expanding, but the land was still the same, debating where to buy, and France said, I bought the land from them. Napoleon had bills to pay, and he was really far away. The Louisiana Purchase made room. Napoleon got our cash, and we got more land in a flash. It all started when we threw tea. It all started when we threw tea. Government was past its hot, dense state, but some things still needed changing, and we had work to do. Wait, Greenville's treaty signed, the natives had to give up land, even though they were paid money, it still felt like demands. Federalists and anti-feds lost more still to come ahead. It all started when we threw tea. Since the last election when Thomas won, Hamilton's new plan was formed in less time than it takes to sing the song. Fraction of a second and the taxes being raised. Though the bank was made with country's other trade, he tried to use their money paid and it all failed. Jefferson argued, Hamilton died in a duel set in motion when we threw tea. It all started when we threw tea. Hamilton raised tax on things such as whiskey. Because of how much it was used, this was pretty risky. There were lots of riots and rebellion, no one died. It all started with the new tax. The taxes were all repealed, new plans began to be revealed. The old taxes were no longer used. It all started when we threw tea. Our democracy was in a hot, dense state, but France was using laissez-faire for economics. Wait, let us be is what it means so businesses can have their dreams. It wasn't all it seemed, so it wasn't used again. All part of our history, no longer a mystery. It all started when we threw tea. The Hartford Convention was not that long. About the War of 1812, what could go wrong? A fraction of a second and decisions were made. Feds versus Madison, here goes all over again. The Treaty of Ghent passed with votes. Into the War of 1812, even though more battles fought, set in motion when we threw tea. It all started when we threw tea. Abigail Adams fought for suffrage rights, debating over voting in the states. They held a lot of rallies, women's rights and all the fights. It started when some women fought, women gained the right to vote, all because of Susan B. It all started when we threw tea. It all started when we threw tea. I think I.
Beautiful day.
I'm stopping when you fall down.
Just go. I don't think it's 21st century. Doesn't matter.
Oh, this is entertaining. I don't even know what's going on.
That's good, Hannah.
Wait, 3, 2.